Hello students, I hope you are doing well, studying properly and learning all your concepts. A hero. For Swaminathan, events took an unexpected turn. Father looked over the newspaper and he was reading under the hall lamp and said, "Swami, listen to this. News today is of the bravery of a village lad who, while returning home by the jungle path, came face to face with a tiger." The paragraph described the fight the boy had with the tiger and his flight up a tree, where he stayed for half a day till some people came that way and killed the tiger. Swaminathan remarked, "I think he must have been a very strong boy and grown up person, not at all a boy. How could a boy fight a tiger?" "You think you're wiser than the newspaper," father sneered. "A man have the strength of an elephant and yet be a coward, whereas another may have the strength of a straw, but if he has the courage, he can do anything. Courage is everything. Strength and age are not important." Swami did not agree with the theory. "How can it be, father? Suppose I have all the courage. What can I do if a tiger should attack me?" "Leave alone strength. Can you prove you have the courage? Let me see if you can sleep alone tonight in my office room." A frightful proposition, Swaminath thought. He always slept beside his granny, and any change in this arrangement kept him trembling and awake all night. He hoped at first that his father was only joking. He mumbled weakly, "From the first of the next month, I'll sleep along, father." "No, you must do it now. It is disgraceful sleeping beside granny or mother like a baby. You are in second form and I don't like at all the way you are being brought up," he said, looked at his wife who was rocking the cradle. "Why do you think look at me while you say it? I hardly know anything about the boy." No, I don't mean you," father said. "If you mean your mother is spoiling him, tell her so. Don't look at me," she said. And then she turned away. Swaminathan's father sat gloomingly, gazing at the newspaper on his lap. Swaminathan rose silently and tiptoed away to his bed in the passage. Presently, father came and stood over him. "Swami, get up," he said. He looked like an apparition in the semi-darkness of the passage. Swaminathan stirred and groaned as if in sleep. Father said, "Get up, Swami." Granny pleaded, "Why do you disturb him? Get up, Swami," he said for the third time, and Swaminathan got up. "Come with me." Swaminathan looked at his granny, hesitated for a moment, and followed his father into the office room. On the way, he threw a look appeal at his mother and said, "Why do you take him to the office room? He can sleep in the hall, I think." "I don't think so." Swaminathan slunk behind him and bowed his head. "Let me sleep in the hall, father," he pleaded. "Your office is very dusty and there may be scorpions behind your law books." "There are no scorpions, little fellow. Sleep on the bench if you like." "Can I have a lamp burning in my room?" "No, you must learn not to be afraid of darkness. It is only a question of habit. You must cultivate good habits. Will you at least leave the door open?" "All right, but promise me you will not go to your granny's side at night. If you do it, mind you, I will be making a laughing stock of you at the school." Swaminathan felt cut off humanity. He was pained and angry. He hated the newspaper for printing the tiger story. He wished that a tiger had inspired the boy, who didn't appear to be a boy after all, but a monster. As the night advanced and the silence in the house deepened, his heart beat faster. He remembered all the stories of devils and ghosts that he had learned in his life. He was faint with fear. A ray of light from the street lamp strayed in and cast shadows on the wall. Through the stillness, all kinds of noises reached his ears. The ticking of the clock, the rustle of the trees, the sound of snoring, and some vague night insects humming. Swaminathan hurriedly got up and laid down under the bench. It seemed to be a much safer place, more compact and reassuring. He shut his eyes tight and, unknown to himself, fell asleep. A tiger was chasing him. Swaminathan groaned in despair. And now what was this rustling? Something was moving. His end had come. He realized that the devil would presently pull him out and tear him, and so why should he wait? As it came nearly, he crawled out from under the bench and hugged it with all his might, and under his teeth on it like a mortal weapon. "Ayo, something has bitten me," went forth an agonized, thundering cry, and followed by a heavy tumbling and falling amidst the furniture. In a moment, father, cook, and the helper came in carrying lights. All of them fell on the burglar, who lay amidst the furniture with a bleeding ankle. Congratulations were showered on Swaminathan the next day. His classmates looked at him with respect. The headmaster said that he was a true hero. Swaminathan had bitten into the flesh of one of the most notorious housebreakers of the district, and the police were grateful to him. The inspector said, "Why don't you join the police when you grow up?" Swaminathan said, "Certainly, yes." When he returned home from the club that night, the father asked, "Where is the boy?" "He is asleep." "Where is he sleeping?" "In his usual place," mother said casually. "He went to the bed at 7:30. Sleeping beside his granny again? No wonder he wanted to be asleep before I could return home. Clever boy." Mother lost her temper. "You let him sleep where he likes. You needn't risk his life again." Father mumbled as he went into change. "All right, mollycoddle him as much as you like. Only don't blame me afterwards." Swaminathan followed the whole conversation under the blanket, felt tremendously relieved that his father was giving up on him. This is a story by R.K. Narayan. Now we have word meanings, proposition and offer. Second form, class 7. A partition, ghost, laughing stock, someone who seems stupid. Mortal, what is mortal? Very serious, notorious, very known because of something bad. Mollycoddle, gives someone too much care or protection. Objective type questions. A man may have strength of a elephant. True or false? The newspaper story was about a boy who had fought and killed a tiger. This is false, a story who saved himself from the tiger. Now you have subjective type questions. Why did the father want Swaminathan to sleep alone? ताकि वो prove कर सके कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा courageous है. बाकी सब आप खुद करोगे. Now you have writing skills. Find words that are being used for burglary in these words. क्या है वो words? एक तो ये है faultry, Faultry, faultry. बाकी आप खुद से ढूंढोगे. Grammatical skills. Change these sentences in the simple present tense to future continuous. Hari goes home from school. Hari will be going home from school. आपको इन वर्ड्स के आगे ORY या ERY लगाना है, जैसे कि फैक्ट्री, सर्जरी एंड सो ऑन. अब है एक्टिविटी स्किल्स. पेस्ट न्यूज़ कटिंग अबाउट बर्गलर एट हाउस इन योर सिटी. आपको उसके बारे में एक न्यूज़पेपर क्लिपिंग पेस्ट करनी है. राइट सम मेरिट्स एंड डिमेरिट्स ऑफ स्वामीनाथन. तो कैसे स्वामीनाथन में करेज तो थी, बट ही वॉज अ लिटिल फ्राइटन्ड. ही वॉज एडमेंट ऑन द फैक्ट, नॉट लिसनिंग टू द फादर एंड एवरीथिंग. ये सब आपको यहाँ पे लिखना है. I hope you understood this chapter properly. Read it again and revise all the questions to understand it even better.